Hello guys, good evening here from Bangkok, Thailand. I'm here in this mega city. Now I'm on this park here, the main park of Bangkok. This is right plonk in the middle of Bangkok. So all this nature around here, check it out. And it's like thousands of people running there. Maybe it's a marathon today, I'm not too sure, but great atmosphere in this park. It's super chilled out and it's a real escape from the hustle and bustle of Bangkok. Now, as you can see from the title of this video is going to be one of the biggest lessons that I've learned from traveling the world. Now, over the last 2 years, I've traveled to 31 countries, and I started in the Netherlands. I went to Amsterdam, then I went to Berlin, Germany, then went to the Czech Republic, then to Slovakia, Austria, Hungary, went to Slovenia, Croatia, Italy, Bulgaria, flew over to the United Arab Emirates, went to Dubai, Abu Dhabi, spent 5 crazy weeks in the Indian subcontinent, amazing time there. Went over to Malaysia, Singapore, Thailand, went down under to Australia, lived in Australia for nearly a year, lived in Sydney for a little bit, traveled around Australia. Then came back to Asia, went to Indonesia, went to the Philippines, Japan, South Korea, China, Hong Kong, Macau. I forgot any? No, I don't think so. Then came back to Singapore, Malaysia, Thailand, went to Myanmar, came back to Thailand, and then in the next few weeks I'm going to go to Laos, Cambodia and Vietnam. And so I've done a pretty considerable amount of travel in the last 2 years. It's been an incredibly eye-opening experience. I love travel. It's my greatest passion. This is what I want to do in my life, is somehow make a living from traveling the world, because it's truly what I feel like I was supposed to do, be a nomad, if you will. And so this is going to be one of the biggest lessons in this video that I've learned from all this travel. So here we go. A lot of people believe that traveling the world will make you instantly happy, like it's this amazing thing, and like being on a beach in the middle of paradise, you know, you're going to be happy, there's going to be no worries, there's going to be no concerns. And I've always traveled solo. I've always met people when I travel, but predominantly the vast majority of my travel is solo, and I love solo travel. And before I get to my point here, I'm going to say that solo travel for me is the best form of travel, because it's a travel where you grow the most. You've got no friends to comfort you, you're just on your own, you're kind of forced to meet people, you're forced to meet the locals, you're forced to do things. It's a great form of travel. However, it does get lonely at times, and it's going to be kind of my point on one of my lessons traveling the world. I sometimes, not anymore because I've got used to it, because I'm quite an introverted person, but I used to get very lonely when I traveled. And I particularly remember being in the Philippines, and I was in a beautiful, beautiful paradise island called Bohol, near Cebu. Amazing island, absolute paradise. And so I was in Bohol, and I arrived there on my own, got to this really quiet hostel. Really quiet, there wasn't many backpackers there. It was the rain season in the Philippines, and in the rain season, August, September, a lot of backpackers avoid the Philippines, despite the rain actually not being too bad. I'll just put that in there. And so I got there, and I took a walk around the beaches, the local beaches, which are breathtaking, stunning. The Philippines is probably the most beautiful country in the world, or one of. It's a stunning country. And I was walking around, and I just felt ridiculously anxious and almost depressed. Like depressed, I'll be honest about it, I'm very open about mental health awareness. I felt depressed. Here's me in the Philippines, backpacking, living the conventional traveler's dream on this beach, and I felt deeply anxious and depressed. And that same night, I went to a restaurant on my own, because there's nobody in the hostel to talk to. I was basically on my own. And it kind of hit me, one of the biggest lessons that I take from traveling the world is, it doesn't matter where you are in the world. It's the people that you are with. It's the people that you are sharing the experience with. You know, it doesn't matter where you are in the world. You can be in the most stunning, beautiful part of the planet, but if you're on your own and not really sharing that with other people, you do feel a kind of emptiness. And this is, for me, kind of a life lesson. It doesn't really matter where you are in the world. It is who you're with. It doesn't matter. No matter if it's traveling, if it's part of your any part of your life, being lonely, being on your own, no matter where you are, kind of sucks. And so I realized a very big life lesson, like I just said, you know, and I remember from then being like, do I keep traveling? Do I keep traveling solo? Because this is really getting to me. And I kept traveling around the Philippines, and I went to an island called Siargao, met a group of people that I spent a week with on motorbikes around the island, and they were amazing people, and we had an amazing time. And I just realized, look, traveling is mainly about the people that you share the experience with. Now, 8 months on from that period, I still travel solo, and the turning point for me was when I started to vlog. I bought a GoPro in Manila and started to vlog, and then I felt like I was like no longer lonely, because I was talking to a camera and I was showing people the beautiful places and documenting my memories. And honestly, since then, I haven't felt lonely. I found a purpose for why I was traveling that made me focus on creating content and doing videos and going out on my own and just videoing it and just doing something that I love. It kind of took the emphasis away from being lonely. But I'm just going to emphasize this, guys, right now. And maybe some people now be thinking, dude, are you crazy? How can you be unhappy if you're in paradise with a beer in your hand and there's waves and there's like palm trees and there's beautiful women? Or how can you be unhappy? I'll tell you guys, it doesn't matter. I'll say it again, I'll repeat it. Does not matter where you are in the world. Doesn't matter if you're in the most beautiful place in the world, in a 5-star luxury hotel. If you're not sharing that experience somewhat with other people, doesn't matter where you are in the world. It matters who you're with. So that's one of the biggest lessons that I've learned from traveling the world, is try and surround yourself with positive people to share the experiences with, because in reality it doesn't matter where you are, it is the positivity and the warmth of the people that you're sharing the beautiful surroundings with. And I think if you spend a lot of time traveling with people that are important to you, or people that are positive and stuff like that, then it will have more of a beneficial experience from your travels. Anyway guys, that was a quick point. I've learned a lot from traveling the world, by the way. I've learned a ton. And that was just one of my points. Quick ramble about one of my most profound breakthrough moments, sitting in that restaurant like, damn, traveling, do you know what, not even traveling, life is about who you're with. It doesn't really matter about anything else, doesn't matter where you are, it's about who you're with. Anyway guys, thanks for watching that, guys. I hope you take some of that advice on board. And when you're dreaming about being on an island and thinking it'll make you happy when you're on a beach and stuff like that, don't be too sure. Don't be too sure. Thanks for watching, guys. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Peace out here from Bangkok, Thailand. In a park here in the middle of Bangkok. You wouldn't expect it to be Bangkok, but it is. Peace out, guys. Have a great day.